Hi there, students. Demeanour. Demeanour. Okay, this is a noun. Notice, in British spelling, it ends N-O-U-R, but American spelling, N-O-R. This is this O-U-R split between American and British English in the spelling. Okay, your demeanour is the way that you look and behave, the social signals that you give off that are characteristic of you. Okay, so your demeanour could show how you feel or what type of person you are. So his demeanour was very relaxed despite all of the pressure. He has the demeanour of a perfect gentleman, but he doesn't behave like that. Okay, so demeanour. This is the body language, the facial expressions, the non-verbal things that are characteristic of a person, and these are indicators perhaps of the person's character. When trying to sell things, you need to have a confident demeanour. Yeah, your demeanour is very important because it is related to the way people interpret you, to interpret what you're saying. Yeah, he had a very suspicious demeanour, and people just didn't trust him. So, yes, this is related to the words a misdemeanor. A misdemeanor is a small offence. In American, it's a minor crime. Yeah, you can have a felony and a misdemeanor. But in British English, a misdemeanor is just a small mistake, a small breaking of the rules. Yeah, whereas misdemeanor in American is an offence. Okay, so a misdemeanor. You could have a cool demeanour. He always has a really cool demeanour when he comes in. He's got a very friendly demeanour. How would you describe my demeanour? The general demeanour in the meeting was doom and gloom. Yeah? He has a very shy demeanour. He's the way he looks, he's always looking down, and his hands are closed, and he's covering his body. Okay, so demeanour. The way that you behave, which gives people an impression of your character and how you actually feel. I didn't get that it was a joke because his demeanour did not show that he was joking. If you're going to be a good poker player, your demeanour is really important. You need to have a poker face and not show anything. A calm and cheerful demeanour. Yeah? Okay, so demeanour. Let's look at other words linked to this as well. We also have the verb to demean. But to demean means to criticise, to cause somebody to be less respected. So the demeanour is completely neutral. You could have a positive demeanour, a negative demeanour, an aggressive demeanour, a happy demeanour, a shy demeanour. But the verb to demean, his family is always demeaning him. Yeah? He refused to demean himself, to abase himself, to degrade himself by asking his parents for money. Yeah, he wouldn't demean himself by doing that. And also, this is related to the word a mean. But notice the spelling of this, M-I-E-N. Yeah, looks like you should say mien, but it's not. It's pronounced mean, as in what does mean? And this is a person's appearance, particularly their facial expression. Yeah, he had a very Eastern mien. Yeah, expression on his face. Okay, his facial expression showed that he was really upset. So the mien is part of the whole demeanor, because the demeanor as well, if your shoulders are up, if they're out, if your legs are crossed, if you're covering your face or your mouth, maybe you're lying, okay. So a demeanor, a person's demeanor, the way they behave or the way they conduct themselves. But this is more to do with non-verbal cues. Yeah? Maybe the tone of voice could also indicate your demeanor as well. Okay, so, yeah, as I said before, how would you define my demeanor? Okay, so let's see. Formality. This is a rather formal literary word, but not that formal. I think I'd probably give it 6.5, 6.75 in the formality scale. You could, let's see, I wouldn't use it in an informal conversation in the pub, but I might use it in a semi-formal conversation with a client or something like that. Let's see, informally, their appearance, their body language, their attitude, something like that. Okay, and then as to origin, well, it comes through from Latin through French. There's an old French word, de mener, which I think probably still exists. The mener means to conduct, to lead, yeah, which comes from minare, in Latin, to drive, or minare, to stick out, to project forth, yeah. Okay, so your demeanor. Yes, your demeanor is very important. If you see someone that you like of the opposite sex, your demeanor needs to be confident and positive. Yeah, if you're all shy and like this, it's not a good demeanor to have. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Demeanor.